Good morning. I've done something stupid again. Scratch that, I've done two stupid things. I left my car door open all night last night. So apart from leaving my car window open for 20 something hours, not car window, car door, I've actually also bought a car completely sight unseen from the internet. And I'm gonna go pick it up. And in between picking it up, I'm also gonna go and shoot a wedding in Melbourne and an engagement shoot on the way home. So I'm gonna pick up a car trailer, with the car trailer, drive all the way to Melbourne, pick up the car, leave the car at my auntie and uncle's house, and then drive 2 hours, shoot a wedding, drive back, pick up the car, drive to the engagement shoot with the car on the back of the car, and then bring it back home. Fun thing is, I've owned one of these cars before, but I owned the lowest spec model, so let's go pick up a car from Melbourne. I don't know if you can see, but there is like at least 30 mosquitoes still in this car right now, and I've got to drive for 8 hours to get to Melbourne. First I'm going to need to get a coffee, then we need to pick up the trailer. That was not an intuitive system at all to get this from the counter. It's like, you got to use this little kiosk thing and you scan it and it's all online and it's all sick, but you've still just got to go to the counter anyway, so it kind of defeats the whole purpose of having that little kiosk. All I did was add extra steps. Anyway, we're going to pick up our trailer. We are getting the fuck out of here. That's not fucking bad. First try. Such a trailer boy. Might be a photographer. A real trailer boy. Wrong trailer. That's our trailer. This is not our trailer. See? Not intuitive. And we have lights. Alright, we're going to drive a long, long way now. Are you even really on a road trip if you don't stop at some like petrol station or something and get really cold hot chips? I don't think so. And another cardinal sin that I did, and I make this mistake every time. Here's a question for you. Do you call them potato cakes or potato fritters? The closer I get to the Victorian border, the closer they get to potato cakes. But I bought the potato fritters, even though I know they're the frozen ones, and even though I know they've been sitting in that fucking tank for so long. But we are still many hours away. I think we've got about 4 hours of driving left. And we will be at the car. The whole world. So I just thought I'd explain a little bit about how we kind of got in this situation. It's not every weekend that I'm driving 7 hours one way, 7 hours back to pick up a car that I bought sight unseen on the internet. I'm a bit of a car guy. I do like cars. I like driving all different types of cars. I like owning different types of cars. Probably owned about 15 cars in my time, I'd say. I used to have one of these. I had one of these when I was in my early 20s. It was my absolute baby. I loved this car so much, to the point that I put myself in quite a bit of debt at the time, building up the car that I had. I spent time on the dealer auctions as well, so for those of you that don't know too much about my backstory, and this probably won't in this video anyway, but I used to be a car salesman, so I have a little bit of car knowledge, insider information, I guess you could say. So I spent a bit of time on the car dealer auction websites, having a look around, seeing if anything comes up. I'll place a cheeky bid every now and then just to see if I can win something. Normally very, very cheeky bids. So if you win it, you're obviously going to make quite a bit of money. This car came up. I placed my bid. I thought I was being very cheeky. Retail value for one of these currently on Marketplace is anywhere between 38 and 40,000 Australian dollars. I placed a cheeky $23,000 bid. I thought, let's see if we can win this. If we win it, we turn, you know, we could make quite a bit of money if it's a solid thing. If we don't win it, it's going to be like all the other ones of yesterday that we haven't won. Up until the auction went for 4 days. First 3 days, I was the winning bid at 13,000 Australian dollars, and I thought, you bloody beauty, we're going to make a fucking killing here. We're going to make an absolute killing. First 2 days, $13,000. Third day, all of a sudden jumps from 13,000 to 22,000, and I'm like, fuck, oh well, I've seen this before. We're about to be outbid. No more bids. And then the last day of the auction, so for those of you, that haven't had much to do with online auctions, normally in like the last 10-15 minutes is when the bidding really takes off, and that's when the price kind of jumps up because you're trying to snag that win. 12 hours of the auction left, $22,000. 5 hours of the auction left, $22,000. 1 hour of the auction left, $22,000. Half an hour, 22. 15 minutes, 22. Gets to 10 minutes, I'm laying in my daughter's bed, like putting her to bed, but I'm just like watching the auction at the same time. We're both kind of laying there watching it together. And then 5 minutes, no bids. I'm like, here we go. This is we're about to be outbid. We've only got $1,000 left in our kitty. Just ticked over. There was 230 bids, I think, on this car, and none of them happened in the last like 18 hours. So I've either overpaid or I've snagged a bargain. The only downside with this is all I've seen is photos online, and it was 10 hours from my house. My uncle has very kindly gone and picked it up from the auction house and brought it to his house, so I don't have to drive as far. But being that it's a performance car, there could be more wrong with it than we thought. So that's why we've had to then pick up a trailer, drive to Melbourne, pick up this car, drive it back to Adelaide. We need to get it across the pits, and then we need to get it through ID check, and hope that it's all good. So that's how we got here. Anyway, we've still got 3 hours, 39 minutes of travel to go. Next update should be us pulling into my uncle's house, so long as nothing major happens on the way to you in Melbourne.
Feels like quite a bit more than just a lighter in a fancy body. Keep breaking it in. What I do from the beginning, make it into contact. It was a scene of many.
So I'm about 20 minutes away now from my uncle and auntie's house to set up base camp for this evening, but in pure Josh form. Which seems to be a recurring theme here on this channel. I forgot to pack some food, so I've stopped here at the country grocer and liquor shop to get myself some food. The food goods have been acquired. We are having ramen for tea. Wow, 2-minute noodles. Mee goreng, technically. But I was actually able to get some vegetables there. I was fucking stoked. I was definitely not expecting vegetables. So we've got veggies for tea, which is always good. Got myself a couple of nanis so I can have breakfast in the morning. One thing I love about little country towns like this and country shops, everybody is always so fucking nice. Like, you can tell they know all of their local people that always come into the shop, and then as soon as they see somebody that's not from town, they're always like, "G'day mate, how you going? G'day mate." Like every single staff member then just said hello to me as I walked through the store. And that's fucking great. It just makes you feel like you could actually ask a question if you needed to. So whoever owns or works at Country Grocers and Liquor here just out of Ararat. Avoca, I think I mean? Avoca. Fucking top notch. Very, very nice. Alright, 20 minutes of driving to go. I'm going to go to the car. Very excited. Very, very excited. It means I'm actually going to get there with enough light that I can have a look around the car, maybe even take it for a drive. Alright, I'm like 2 minutes away from my uncle's house now. We're about to pull up to the car, so this is your last chance to put in the comments what you think this car is. Couple of little fun facts. I've owned one before, but not on this spec level. For those of you that really know me, I currently already own one, but an older version. It is blue and it is Japanese, and it's technically a race car. Oh, there's another one of those fucking Aussies. Also, kangaroos are jumping out in front of me at any possibility because I'm currently in rural Victoria, so I can still see 3 mozzies in the car from this morning. I'm about to turn here. There's the winery, which means I gotta go down here. There's a kangaroo that just literally jumped in front of the car. Oh mate, look at that bloody view. An Australian. Look at this. You can actually see what I'm looking at. Look at that. That's bloody beautiful, isn't it? That's a real Australian outback. And there she is. Oh, she looks good. She looks good from here. Last chance, put it in the comment section down below what you think the car is, because I am about to show you. Alrighty, I've got the keys. Gold nails kicking in. It's time to see if I've made a great purchase with my money, or if it was a colossal risk that wasn't worth anything. But fuck me, it looks good, doesn't it? Oh, it does look good. Blue carpets. Here we go. Oh, it's been a minute since I've been in that 2006. Short shifter. There we go. Starts very quickly. Stop, but it's got a turbo timer. Got a little bit overexcited then. Probably should have checked the fluids before turning that on. Love that noise. It's full, at least. It's not a bright colour, but it's full. Oils look good. Engine bay's looking good. Few scrapes and stuff, but if we can fix this bumper, fix the bumper, a little bit of PDR, like to go here, a little bit of PDR, clear coat, back looks pretty good, rear bumper needs a bit of paint. Scratch. It's all car park stuff. Wheels are in good condition. Front and rear bumper needs the most work. Let's go for a drive. Let's go for a drive. sounds a little... Yeah, sounds like front left shock is a bit squeaky. Yeah, front left shock. I don't know if you can hear how squeaky that is from there. Let's take this for a proper drive. Don't go far because we don't have plates. We can at least get into second gear. Really wish I could put that rear window up. Jesus. Fuck me. There's kangaroos hopping across the road in front of me as well. Would it be a Subaru video without a test of the stock exhaust? Prop this up on a log and we'll get a nice sound from the stock exhaust. See what it sounds like, because it's definitely stock. Good morning. It is now time to drive this car onto this trailer and then tow it with this car all the way back to Adelaide. Says it should be a 7-hour drive. I don't think we're going to be able to hit the speed limit. And then we're going to get it through the mechanic, find out if there is actually anything wrong with this car, and then we need to make a decision. Are we going to keep the GC8 that we already have? So I've already got a 1999 Subaru WRX, or do we sell the GC8 and do we keep the STI, which has all of the Go Fast bits on it? The GC8s aren't going up in value as much as I thought they would. I thought they would be increasing at a faster rate. So I'm thinking maybe that's a bad investment. Maybe we'll buy something else, but what a fucking ripper. What a ripper little car. Might take it for a bit of a burn before we go. That actually went surprisingly well. Alright, car is on the trailer. Very close to the front bumper. Not sure how I feel about that, but front bumper is going to need paint and mending anyway. Wouldn't be putting something on the trailer if you didn't go, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Is it? That's not going anywhere. 7 hours and an engagement shoot to go. Woo! It is now the next day. We are back home. Subi has made it nice and safe. Parked up in the garage next to the other one that we have. So now we need to make a decision. Do we keep the GP8? Do we keep the STI? This one's just a WRX. This one is the STI. One of these cars needs to go, but we need to get this one over the pits first and make sure that it's all good. Get it serviced and checked out as well. But if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this Subaru content, then let me know and I will make a follow-up video to this video. Thanks so much for making it this far. Peace.